but this is a soup that I feel is perfect for this time of year. So we're sort of bridging that colder weather, the colder months into spring. So we have a split pea with spring pea. So split pea soup is really, really simple, straightforward, delicious, very comforting. I love it because it's really easy to prepare, and it's a soup, and it's one of those recipes that if you don't like spending a lot of time in the kitchen, or you haven't and you would like to, start with a soup. Soup is one of those really straightforward recipes. It's hard to mess it up. You can, but it's very forgiving, and you can use pretty much whatever you have. So it's a great sort of recipe to learn, to have under the belt, and then you can apply different ingredients to it.
Yeah.
So soup pot over about medium heat with a little bit of oil. I threw a couple leeks in there. As soon as they speak to me, I know that it's ready. And I'm gonna add about a cup of leek or onion. You can use either or. And fennel. Fennel is one of my favorites. It's sort of what I replace celery with. I think it has a little bit more flavor, but you can use celery as well. And that's gonna go in. We're gonna also add some garlic, whole clove. I'm just throwing it in as is. I'm not gonna waste time chopping it. And one of the easiest ways to peel garlic, we talk about this often, especially if you don't like, I love garlic on my fingers. I love smelling it all day. Not everyone enjoys that. So the best thing to do with the skin on is either use the side of a knife, or you can use even like the bottom of a bottle, and just give it just a little crush, and the skin of the garlic will come right off. Really easy. So you don't need those mashers or anything like that. Just do it by hand. Much easier.
You don't waste any either.
I just add just a little pinch of salt. The salt actually starts to draw some of the moisture out of the onion, out of the fennel, and it helps to cook it down. And that's only going to take a few minutes. For the smokiness, so traditional split pea soup usually has ham hock or some smoked ham in it. Gives it a really nice smoky flavor, delicious. I want to keep this vegetarian. So what I'm going to use for that smoky flavor is smoked paprika. This is a great pantry item. I encourage you to get this. I add it to everything. It gives it so much flavor. It's not spicy at all. So if you don't
It's another great one. It's not hot, but adds tons of flavor.
Yeah, and this is going to give our split pea soup a really nice smokiness, but still keep it vegetarian. So I'm gonna go with a tablespoon. You add as much as you want. You'll be able to smell
first.
it. It should hit the back of the room in like 20 seconds. And then for our peas, you can go with two choices. You often see the split green peas and the split yellow peas. So in regards to cooking time, it's pretty much the same. So you can really choose whatever you want. I find the yellow ones a little bit sweeter. They're not as grassy, let's say, as like your green peas. So it's a little bit milder. But you can use whatever you want. For this, we're using yellow. And this is a good rule of thumb with any dried beans, any lentils that you're using. Sort them. I know it seems like an extra step, but I can't tell you how many times I find stones and twigs. It happens. It's part of it. It's comes
It's
from the
nature
ground.
at its best.
So
But you don't necessarily want to eat the stones.
No, break a tooth, not good. So what I do is whatever you're using, if it's 2 cups, get a sheet pan, lay it out in the sheet pan, and just flatten it. And there's one. You'll be able to sort of.
If you have kids, make them do it. It's like a fun activity. Find the stones.
Yeah, anything that's not yellow, you can take it. But it takes like 20 seconds, 30 seconds to sort through. That's a cool picture. So that's pretty much all you have to do, and then that's gonna go in. Do you guys smell the smoked paprika? Lentils in, smoked paprika's in. We're gonna add our stock. So the ratio with the split peas is it's about 3 to 1. Depends how thick or thin you want it. So here for like 2 cups of lentils, I'm gonna add 6 cups of liquid. You can add veg stock, chicken stock. Obviously, if you want to keep it vegetarian, add your vegetable stock. And let it simmer for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, just until it's nice and soft, until the peas are tender, and then you can blend it and puree it. And with this one, we pureed not all the way through because I like a little bit of texture, but most of the way through. And that's
delicious.
the soup as is, really simple, and you can stop there. Or if you wanted to add something a little fresh, something a little different, what I like to do is add fresh peas. So you have this sort of hearty split pea, really comforting. And then I want to add something fresh, something bright, something vibrant to sort of pick up the flavor. So you have a little bit of smokiness and then a little bit of that acidity and brightness. So what I have here these are fresh spring peas. You can even use the frozen ones, and you just blanch them. The fresh ones, like this, you blanch for about 60 seconds. So that's boiling water in and out, and then some chilled water just to stop the cooking. The frozen, so a few of those peas, I'm gonna add some fresh herbs. This is some chive, putting in mint, parsley, basil. So a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of lemon zest, just a pinch of salt. There's the peas, and a little goat cheese too. Slice. A little trick you can do is some hot water, and just dip your knife into it, and it should cut pretty easily.
And you get a pretty slice.
Yeah. So
This is beautiful.
Some of the fresh peas.
Nice and festive for St. Patrick's Day. We're getting the green into our recipe as well.
And you don't have to put this much into it, but it just shows you can start from something very simple, and you can add just a couple little things. You can just elevate a little more. So there's the spring.
All right.